The fluorescent lights of the clinic hummed, casting a sterile glow on the face of Arthur Vance, a retired history teacher whose world was slowly fading to gray. "It's the streetlights, Doc," Arthur said, his voice raspy with frustration. "They bloom like fuzzy dandelions. Reading the paper feels like a workout, and driving at night, I just can't do it anymore. My wife has to drive me everywhere." Dr. Daniel Moore, an ophthalmologist whose sharp blue eyes had seen this exact fear in countless patients, nodded slowly. He adjusted his glasses, looking at the charts on his desk but seeing the face of his own father from years ago. He remembered the familiar litany of prescriptions, the expensive supplements, the ever-stronger glasses that served only as a temporary dam against an unstoppable tide. He had watched his father's independence erode, one blurry evening at a time. The industry called it age-related decline, a polite, inevitable surrender. "That's a lie," Dr. Moore muttered to himself, a quiet rebellion against the accepted wisdom. The pharmaceutical companies and high-end clinics thrived on this narrative of managed decline, reaping billions while seniors like Arthur lost the simple joys of a clear world. He knew, deep in his gut, that the human body possessed a profound capacity for repair. The fix couldn't be solely in a sterile bottle or a laser beam. What if, he wondered, it was hiding in plain sight? That evening, Dr. Moore didn't go home. He went to his university's medical library, the scent of old paper and new research, a familiar comfort. He began a quest, not for a cure, but for a mechanism, a way to empower the body's own healing during the one time it dedicates to repair, sleep. His journey would lead him to uncover 8 powerful, yet often overlooked, nutritional keys that could activate the body's natural retinal repair system. He compiled them into what he called the Night Vision Protocol, a countdown from powerful to profound. Number 8. The sunrise root, sweet potatoes. Dr. Moore's first breakthrough came from an unexpected source, the humble sweet potato. He found that most people completely overlooked its extraordinary secret, a unique form of beta-carotene that the body specifically converts into vitamin A during sleep cycles. A single cup of this vibrant orange root held a staggering 21,000 international units of vitamin A. His research revealed a fascinating biological process. When consumed before bed, the liver would begin its work about 2 hours later. Beta-carotene molecules would travel through the bloodstream, accumulating in the retinal tissue. There, specialized cells would use them to regenerate rhodopsin, the crucial protein that allows for vision in low-light conditions. He uncovered a groundbreaking study from the University of Wisconsin. It followed 300 seniors for 6 months. The results were astounding. Those who ate sweet potatoes 4 times per week experienced a 32% improvement in contrast sensitivity and a 28% reduction in night blindness. The key was the timing. During REM sleep, blood flow to the eyes increases by 40%, creating a superhighway for these nutrients to repair microscopic damage to the macula, the center of sharp vision. Dr. Moore's protocol became precise. Steam or bake 1 medium sweet potato with the skin on for 35 to 40 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This specific temperature preserved the heat-sensitive compounds. He noted, from a Cornell University study, that microwaving destroyed up to 60% of these benefits. For maximum effect, he advised adding 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or grass-fed butter, which increased the bioavailability of the fat-soluble beta-carotene by an incredible 400%. The final instruction: eat it, skin and all, 90 minutes before bedtime. Number 7. The Ocean's Repair Crew, wild-caught salmon. Next, Dr. Moore's research led him to the cold waters of the Pacific Northwest. Wild-caught salmon, he discovered, was a biological repair crew for aging eyes. It possessed a powerful duo, omega-3 fatty acids and astaxanthin. The specific omega-3, DHA, constitutes 60% of the fatty acids in the retina itself. While a person slept, the body used this fresh DHA to replace old, damaged photoreceptor cells. But what made wild salmon a true champion was its astaxanthin content, the antioxidant that gives the fish its pink hue and acts as a potent shield against blue light damage. He found a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that tracked 850 seniors. Those eating wild salmon twice a week reduced their risk of advanced macular degeneration by 68%. The results were even more dramatic for those who ate it before bed, showing a 74% improvement in tear production and a 56% reduction in dry eye symptoms. The distinction was critical. It had to be wild-caught. Farmed salmon contained only a fraction of the nutrients. His protocol specified a 4-ounce portion, baked at a gentle 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes, about 2 hours before sleep. Seasoning it with turmeric and black pepper, according to UCLA studies, boosted the anti-inflammatory effects by 300%. He cautioned against ever consuming Atlantic salmon, as nearly all of it is farmed. Number 6. The Himalayan shield, goji berries. Dr. Moore delved into ancient practices, finding modern validation for a 2,000-year-old secret from the Himalayas: goji berries. Science had now proven what Chinese medicine had known for centuries. These small red berries contain the highest concentration of zeaxanthin on Earth, 15 times more than any other source. During the deepest stages of sleep, the body uses zeaxanthin to rebuild the macular pigment, creating a protective shield that filters harmful blue light. He found a compelling study from the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology. After 90 days of daily consumption, seniors saw their macular pigment density increase by 26% and their visual acuity improve by an average of 2 lines on a standard eye chart. The key was evening consumption. Those who ate them at night showed 40% better results because zeaxanthin absorption peaks when the digestive system is most efficient. The protocol was clear. Consume exactly 1 ounce of organic goji berries 90 minutes before bedtime. Soaking them in warm water for 10 minutes, a detail uncovered in University of Sydney research, increased absorption by 200%. He added a crucial warning: never consume them with coffee or green tea, as tannins block absorption. For those on blood thinners, starting with half an ounce was essential. Number 5. The golden orb, organic egg yolks. Nature's perfect delivery system, Dr. Moore wrote in his notes. Organic egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens offered the most bioavailable source of lutein and zeaxanthin, absorbed 5 times more efficiently than from any plant. The deep orange color of the yolk was a sign of its power, containing 12 times more lutein than a conventional egg. Consumed before sleep, these nutrients, aided by phospholipids in the yolk, traveled directly across the blood-retinal barrier. He found a remarkable 12-week study from Tufts University. Seniors eating 2 organic egg yolks before bed increased their macular pigment optical density by 38% and improved contrast sensitivity by 42%. The once vilified cholesterol, the study revealed, acted as a carrier molecule, transporting these fat-soluble vitamins to the optic nerve during restorative sleep. Dr. Moore's protocol detailed consuming 2 soft scrambled organic egg yolks 60 to 90 minutes before bed. The cooking method was vital. Low heat for no more than 3 minutes in a teaspoon of grass-fed butter. High heat, as research from the American Egg Board confirmed, destroys 70% of the vision-protecting nutrients. Number 4. The pilot's secret, bilberries. The history of World War II provided Dr. Moore with his next clue. British Royal Air Force pilots consumed bilberry jam to enhance their night vision for missions. He discovered the science behind the legend: anthocyanosides. These compounds, found in the dark purple berries from northern Europe, regenerate rhodopsin 3 times faster than any other food source. These specific compounds cross the blood-brain barrier during sleep, enhancing the transmission of signals from the eyes to the brain. A study in the European Journal of Ophthalmology was definitive. Following 400 seniors, it found that bilberry extract consumed before bed reduced the progression of macular degeneration by 73% over 2 years. Participants reported a 67% improvement in night vision, with some even able to read without glasses for the first time in years. The protocol: 1/4 cup of fresh bilberries or a standardized 160 milligrams extract capsule 2 hours before bed on an empty stomach. Frozen bilberries, he noted, were even more potent. Consuming them with protein like yogurt enhanced absorption, while carbohydrates blunted it. Number 3. The collagen builder, black currants. Dr. Moore was astonished by the unique power of black currants. They possessed an unparalleled combination of vitamin C, 4 times that of oranges, and GLA, a rare omega-6 fatty acid. Together, they trigger intensive retinal repair during the deepest sleep cycles. The GLA converts into powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that specifically target eye tissue, while the vitamin C rebuilds collagen in the cornea and strengthens retinal blood vessels. Research from King's College London showed that seniors consuming black currants before bed improved visual acuity by 45% and reduced intraocular pressure by 32%, a critical finding for glaucoma patients. His protocol recommended half a cup of fresh black currants or 2 tablespoons of their seed oil 90 minutes before sleep. Combining it with full-fat cottage cheese enhanced GLA absorption by 350%. The timing was crucial, as GLA metabolism peaks between 2 and 4 a.m., when the body's natural repair processes are at their zenith. Number 2. The golden thread, saffron. Worth more than its weight in gold, saffron held a power that bordered on miraculous. Dr. Moore uncovered research from the University of Rome that left him breathless. 2 compounds in saffron, crocin and crocin, could actually reverse age-related macular degeneration by regenerating photoreceptor cells previously thought to be permanently lost. Just 20 milligrams, about 15 threads, provided enough crocin to trigger this profound cellular repair. A revolutionary study in the Journal of Translational Medicine documented unprecedented results. Seniors consuming saffron before bed for 6 months showed an actual reversal of drusen deposits and improved vision by an average of 2 lines on the eye chart. Specialized imaging confirmed that dormant photoreceptor cells were coming back to life. The protocol was as precise as a surgeon's scalpel. Steep 15 to 20 threads of high-quality Spanish or cashmere saffron in 4 ounces of warm milk dairy or almond, heated to exactly 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Consume this golden elixir precisely 60 minutes before bed. The temperature and the fat in the milk were critical for extracting and delivering the compounds. Lying down within 90 minutes of consumption increased blood flow to the eyes, enhancing delivery to the macula. Number 1. The master key, raw cacao. Finally, Dr. Moore found the keystone, the single most powerful food for overnight vision repair. It wasn't chocolate, but its raw, unroasted ancestor, cacao. Harvard researchers had discovered that a flavonol within it, epicatechin, could increase retinal blood flow by an astonishing 150% and trigger the production of new mitochondria in aging eye cells. Raw cacao contained a symphony of 723 different compounds that worked to regenerate every component of the visual system. Epicatechin activated a protein that switched on genes responsible for producing new neurons in the optic nerve. A landmark study from the University of Reading was the final confirmation. After 16 weeks, seniors consuming raw cacao before bed improved visual processing speed by 91% and reversed vision loss in 82% of participants with diabetic retinopathy. It worked by triggering the release of nitric oxide during REM sleep, dilating the microscopic blood vessels in the eyes and flooding them with oxygen and nutrients. The ultimate protocol: 2 tablespoons of raw organic cacao powder processed below 118 degrees Fahrenheit, mixed into 6 ounces of warm cashew milk heated to exactly 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1/8 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon and a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper, a combination that increased epicatechin absorption by 500%. This was to be consumed 45 minutes before bed on an empty stomach. A teaspoon of MCT oil created a time-release effect, maintaining therapeutic levels all night long, perfectly synchronized with the body's peak cellular repair window between 1 and 3 a.m. 6 months later, Arthur Vance sat in Dr. Moore's office again. The hum of the fluorescent lights seemed less oppressive. "Doc, I have to tell you," Arthur began, a wide smile spreading across his face. "Last night I drove my wife to the cinema. I could read the street signs. The oncoming headlights were just lights, not dandelions." He pulled a worn copy of a book from his bag. "And I'm reading to my grandson again, not with a magnifying glass, but with my own 2 eyes." Dr. Daniel Moore felt a warmth spread through his chest that no medical journal or conference ever could. He hadn't just prescribed a diet, he had restored a life. He knew his work had just begun. He had to share this protocol, to pull back the curtain on the lie of inevitable decline and show the world that the power to heal, to see clearly again, was waiting right there in their kitchens, ready to go to work while they dreamed.